Hey folks, early day right here, back at you once again on the lovely 2018 Road Glide Ultra. Today, my friends, is a sad day. I told Mrs. HDR actually I took a half a day today and I had some running around to do, and I said when I get home I'm going to take the final ride on the bike for the season, take her for a little spin. I am all bundled up. It's about 49 degrees out there right now, so not the optimal weather to be riding a motorcycle, but I'm going to take her out, take her for a little spin, just one final ride. I'll take you guys along with me. Come back, I'm going to wash her, take that big antenna off the back, and I'll cover her up. And it's supposed to snow here on Friday, supposed to get some snow flurries, so Alright, let's go hit the road, folks, and get underway. Alright, folks, so we're out here once again, and taking a stroll through the country here for my final ride of 2018. And now I'll be sitting in the house looking forward to the spring of 2019. I wanted to go riding yesterday. It's like 60 degrees yesterday. And the problem is around here in Pennsylvania, the wind was gusting at 40 mile an hour, so gusting up to 40 mile an hour. I mean, it's pretty strong right now. I mean, you can't hear it obviously in the helmet, but the trees were actually all moving yesterday. It was really something to see. See my old buddy Ray yesterday out on his 1959 Panhead. He was out riding his bike. I seen it with his tassel cap on, trying to stay warm. But yeah, just lovely view. But you can see obviously everything's dying here in Pennsylvania, and the weather's turning really cold, really fast. Now, a lot of you asked me, many of you asked me and commented and say, hey, you know, you took that bike out again, you winterized it like 3 times. There's often times in the winter that I winterize my bike, and we're gonna touch on this a little bit, but not totally winterized it. I put the fuel treatment in it, and I take it out for like a 20-minute spin. And the main reason I do that is in case it gets cold and stays cold and I can't get back out. My true winterization process, so I mean, like I said earlier in the video, I'm gonna take it out, you know, go for a little spin. With all my gear on, I have all my freeze out gear on today. It's not really that bad out here. But the main thing is, you know, then I'll go back and wash it and get it nice and cleaned up. I have a piece of carpet I put on the concrete floor of the garage. I'll put the carpet down, pull the bike on the carpet, I'll let it cool down. Definitely, you know, it's going to cool down, chill out. So probably later tonight, or either that or maybe tomorrow even. I'll take the big whip antenna off the back because it gets all bent up when you put it underneath of your cover. Then I'll plug the bike into my battery tender and get that all set up. And then what I'll do is I'll at the end of it I'll put the cover on the bike, and she will sit till either late March, early April is what we usually hope for. Sometimes we don't get on them again until May, but we like to keep our fingers crossed, kind of hope for the best. I mean, that's for sure. But yeah, so that's why I know I told you guys early on, oh, I winterized the bike, and I'll do that. I put fuel stabilizer in it a few times this time of year. Like I said, just in case I wake up one morning, you know, and there's a foot of snow on the ground, I can't get the bike back out. At least then I could just kind of wipe her down and go through a little bit of a process of shutting her down for the season. Oh, that road's closed. Get the heck out of here. You see that? The sign blew over, but it's still closed. Alright, well, how about that? Well, let's go straight. And hope that they didn't tar and chip out here. Nah, it looks alright. So that is my entire process. Oh, the other thing I do that I mentioned to a lot of people in the comments was asking, or maybe you didn't ask, whatever, but My exhaust pipes, being on my bike sits in a garage, it's not a heated garage, but the exhaust pipes themselves, I actually take an old pair of tube socks and I put one sock over each exhaust. And I started doing that after watching somebody's video on YouTube on how to winterize a bike. He said he does it when he puts his bikes away in the shed so the little critters and creatures don't crawl up the exhaust, make a nest in there. So it's just a good way. And I was talking to somebody today, he has an old cars. He said he actually takes rolled up steel wool and he sticks a little bit, you know, in each of his exhaust pipes on his cars, which is another good idea. I think the main thing there is just make sure your pipes are covered, and you know, so the critters don't get in. And here comes somebody behind me, and I am not going to fly on this road today. I'm going to stop up here somewhere and let them by, so they can go on about their business. I'll just stop up here somewhere. I got the turn signal on. Let's see. Well, right here looks like a better straightaway. Oh, nope, there's a car coming. That kind of sucks, huh? We're gonna stop right up here. All right, I'll stop right here. I'll let them by. All right, they got work to do today, I'm sure. So that's the total close down process. I mean, it's kind of sad. I know a lot of you guys will say, hey, HDR, come down here and move with us to Georgia. Somebody invited me to Orlando, Florida, and man, that's where Mr. Blockhead and Mrs. Blockhead live. I was watching her video last night. Oh man, I went downstairs, I told Miss HDR, I said, we're packing up the truck. We're moving to Orlando, Orlando, Florida. She said, what the heck are you talking about? I said, they're still riding. It's like 75 degrees, almost 80, beautiful. She's like, yeah, it ain't happening. I said, we can get jobs as Disney. I could be the new Mickey Mouse. You could be the Goofy. And needless to say, she didn't like that one too well. She said, no. Maybe you could be just Goofy, because you are. And I said, well, okay, that's fine. Whatever part I can play, that's fine. So, I hate to leave you guys this way, and I'm thinking about things I could do to stay in touch with you through the winter. And I know a lot of you said, hey, HDR, just go ahead and, you know, make some kind of videos to kind of keep up. We can keep communicating, commenting together, and I will do that. Figure out something to send out there to you. Obviously, I won't be riding a motorcycle unless I take a trip somewhere and rent one, which is all but possible. You never know. But anyway, so not much more to say about that. I'm just kind of cruising out here, and I hate this road. They got it really chopped up. You got a lot of those big water trucks that ride around these roads, and man, they make one heck of a mess of these roads, man. And then people tell you, well, yeah, but the companies pay, and they put a lot of nice money into those roads. Like, well, if they wouldn't tear them up in the first place, maybe we wouldn't have to put money in to fix them up, right? Quite possible. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to be heading back to the homestead here. And once I find this little road, we're going to jump over and get back down on 18. And I'm just going to shoot back home. I had my fill of coldness for the day. Like I said, it's not bad. When the wind blows, it's actually, I mean, you know the wind chill factor, right? So if it's 49 out here and that wind is blowing like, I think today is blowing like 15 mile an hour. On this hill, it's even worse than that. I mean, I can feel it pushing the bike around up here. It's a 900-pound motorcycle and it's pushing it around, so it's blowing pretty good. And that just lowers the air temperature. So I'm gonna head on back home. I'm just so sad today, guys. I could just sit in the corner and cry, man. I'm not gonna be able to ride my bike anymore this season. You know, and I've been going through this for years. I told you, except when I was a younger guy and first married, and that's all we had was a bike. I rode it all winter long, man, and in the snow, in the ice, in the sleet, didn't matter. You know, I'd put on a full winter jumpsuit, and and I'd be out there. But starting to get older and getting wiser now, and I still have my my four-wheel cage, right? So, and I hope I get through up here. I don't know what this tractor's doing. I don't know if he's mowing the lawn or what the hell he's doing. Let's see what happens here. It doesn't look very damn promising, that's for sure. You see how he's using that thing there, the big arm to mow that bank? He's not looking. He's not looking. There he goes. There he goes. Let's get around him here. Thanks, bud. Alright. Nice guy let me through. Doing a nice job in that bank, huh? Man, I don't want to mow my grass. How do people mow things like that? Wow. You know, it's like, do you want to be a farmer? No, I don't want to be a farmer. Nope, 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 nope. Too much work outside. It'd be nice in the summertime, you know, you get your fill of the nice warm air. But now, nope, no thank you. See, all the corn stalks are all knocked over now, and that time of year is come and gone, right? You know, they have a saying here in Pennsylvania, I don't know if it's everywhere or not, and maybe if you live out in Iowa, I think, or Indiana, there's a lot of cornfields. They always say here, knee-high by the 4th of July. So if your corn stalks are knee-high by the 4th of July, this is not the road I want. Nope, this is a bad one here. Ugh, that's really bad. So if your corn is not, better road, knee-high by the 4th of July, then it's not going to grow very good. It's not going to produce a really, really good crop. So I don't know if that's everywhere, but if you ever want to worry or think about how corn is doing, walk out in the field in July, and if it's not up to your knee, then you're not getting a good crop. But it's like his shield. Oh man, my shield wasn't closed all the way. Whoa, that was kind of chilly on the old face there. Now, to all you brave people out there, I'm talking about you, you know the one. Doctor says it feels all right. No, what was that? Dr. Phil, whatever. Anyway, no, you brave souls out there that are still riding, you know. And, like my buddy up there, D-Best 1A. Woo, buddy. It's getting cold out there, my friend. And he'll still be out riding. You'll get videos from him, so you guys have to keep going. There's another gentleman I've been talking with here, touring Midwest. I think he's in Michigan, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, you know, keep being brave, keep being out there doing the videos. And little gravel right here, crap. Keep being brave, keep out there doing the videos, because I need my fix. I get to sit on a nice warm recliner with my remote and I watch my YouTube videos. I love watching all the motovloggers. And to all you guys down south, I wanted to have a nice list today of all the motovloggers, but man, I wouldn't fit on the bike. My buddies down south, NC Stoney, keep riding, my friend. I hope soon you get a, you know, get your new camera set up. And he said, oh, maybe I'll get a cheaper hobby. There's no hobby that's cheap. Nah, motorcycling is probably one of the most more extravagant hobbies. I'll give you that, Stoney, but you can get yourself a good camera. And I think that Drift X, man, that looks like a nice, decent camera if you can get a hold of one for that price. And you can use an external microphone, so good camera. But and to my buddy Sam Smith, I'm glad you got your bike fixed. You know, sometimes it's just a plug, sometimes it's an engine. You definitely lucked out and found out it was your plugs. So the bike sounded strong once again, and you're riding well. And now that he's retired, he's waiting for his wife to retire. They're going to put a truck camper on their F-150 pickup truck, man. And pull their bikes around in the trailer. You know, you guys that can retire, God bless you, because man, and for you younger people out there that's not ready for retire, I'm like I'm like at that 10-year off mark. If you're in your 20s and 30s, start putting away for retirement now. Because I don't care where you're working or what you're doing. And I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news. But let me tell you what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen, that's for sure. So put your money away now. Start saving for that. They say saving for the rainy day. Save it for the, you know, I got arthritis in my knees days. And start getting ready to, because you might need that retirement someday, my friends. I definitely didn't do it when I was younger. And I should have. But we never think we're going to get old, that's for sure. But it sneaks up on you. Happens in no time. So get the bike going there a little bit. Oh, feels good to do 75, huh? What power the bike has. I got to remember something when she's sleeping. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching my videos here in 2018, and I hope to bring maybe another camera set up for 2019 and get you get something new for you, maybe a couple new views of 2019 or something. We do have some trips planned for sure, and I will be filming them and taking everybody along with me. But and hey, if you're new to the channel, go back and watch some of the older videos. I mean, you don't have to just stop and say I just started and oh, he's done now. He's not doing no more videos for the year. Go back. Go all the way back to the beginning. See when I had my Sportster. See if you can find that video when I first did my first motovlog on my 1200 Sportster. I didn't have that bike long enough to really do a lot of motovlogs on. I actually owned it for 4 months. So then I traded it on my 2011 Harley Electric Glide Classic, which there's a ton of videos with the Classic. That bike has a lot of memories on it, so bike has a lot of memories with that bike. So and I even enjoy those videos, just sitting and watching and replaying those old memories in my head. But now we got the lovely new 2018 Road Glide Ultra here, and we'll be building new memories with this bike come this spring and summer. We'll be back at you again, that's for sure. It's not going to be goodbye right now. It's just going to be so long for a little while. I mean, like I said, I'll try to get some videos out anyway through the winter. Might not be on the bike. You might be in the car chit-chatting to you, but we will chit-chat somehow. All right, everybody, take care. Harley Day Rider. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. Harley Day Rider's going to be down and out for the final time in 2018. Take care. I'll talk to you next time. Be safe and have a great holiday season and a great Christmas. Oh, great holiday season and a great new year. Bye-bye for now. Hey, somebody's getting a shed? Or are they taking a shed? Just hauling the big shed around?